Very good morning, everybody, for Monday, the 27th of December. Trust you had a very good Christmas. Certainly, you haven't missed too much with the weather, and we continue not to really miss anything this week. Low pressure is very much in charge of the weather, and whatever front you like, you'll be getting it this week. We start off today with an occluded front, which is moving in from the Atlantic, and that's going to bring a fair amount of rain and increasingly strong winds to the south of the country. And as we go through into tomorrow, though it might brighten up a bit, the centre of that low is quite close to us, just sitting off the coast of the northeast there. So if I'm honest, it's not looking particularly good this week. We just seem to be in a conveyor belt of fronts. So with that in mind, the winds today are looking particularly strong, sort of generally southerly, probably getting up to 40 to 45 knots in some areas. And with that, a fair amount of cloud being spread right over our region, and rain is already making its way into Hampshire as we speak. Public forecast is showing it's going to rain pretty much all day, and with a significant amount of rain falling over the day, and yet keeping with that southerly wind. And if you look at the outlook, it's not looking particularly good there either. Has generally been a trend between Christmas and New Year that this does happen. Almost the weather's given up on this year and is just going to wait for next. Top temperature today 10 degrees. At least it won't feel cold. It's not going to snow. It was a white Christmas, the Met Office said. Back in the day, it had to be actually snowing at the Met Office for it to be a white Christmas, but they count it as it snowed somewhere really, really far north. But yes, we're going to stay in sort of the warmer air, and you can see that dividing line down the bottom of the screen. 10 degrees, and dew points probably going to be sitting around that as well, I'd imagine. That's around 8s and 9s. If we look at the meter rhodium, you'll see that it's broken at 400 feet and it's raining. We look at Farnborough, who are open again today after being close to Christmas. Again, overcast 600, and if we look through that TAF, there's very little positive there, really. I mean, yeah, scattered at 1200, and then back down to broken at 800. And top meteo is also showing wherever you see yellow on the screen is where it's unflyable. And yeah, potentially some sort of clearance at about 2-3 o'clock, but that really depends on what's going on here, and that's not necessarily guaranteed. Airspace wise, almost nothing. Southampton were on Christmas hours, but they're now pretty much all day, as long as they're not covered in fog, and pretty quiet otherwise. But yeah, Farnborough is active again too. Just have a look at the rain on radar alarm. You can see the sort of first frontal system moving its way across the UK currently. You can see that's just sort of tracking up from the southwest, and there's still a fair amount of rain behind it. So based on that, I think it is almost completely impossible to go flying today, and we don't have any instructors. We did have a couple of solo pilots, but I don't think it's particularly worth setting up an operation when the probability of actually flying is sort of 10 or 20%. So with that in mind, we will scrub and we will see how the rest of this week works out, but it's not looking particularly positive. A reminder that you can book your slots online via the members area at the moment. The office is closed until the 4th of January. So yes, if you do need to contact me, my email jordanb@lasham.org.uk. I've got a couple of projects to work on over this week. So if you've got any questions, anything that needs attention or bronze exams and stuff, and that can be done remotely, then we can get that done. But yes, if you will not find particularly anybody on site, and yeah, if you've got deliveries and stuff coming, please make sure that you've got somebody to escort them, because there won't be anybody to collect them at the moment. Okay, I think that's enough blabbering from me. Enjoy the rest of the Christmas break, and I will see you a bit later in the week. Bye for now.